So what is agentic AI and what does it mean for the future of AI? Let's find out. If you're new to my channel, I have a website at kevinwittrobotics.com where I have a bunch of resources on robotics and computer vision. So check it out and subscribe to learn more. So agentic AI is a new concept that came out recently, and we've all been pretty used to things like ChatGPT and other LLMs where we give it a prompt and we have a response, but agentic AI takes it to a next level through these four main aspects. So first off, you have a perceive component. So this is the part where it can interact with different databases and resources to construct a more sophisticated response. And that's also more reliable because it's based off of your own data set. So next portion is reasoning. So this is a part where you could use LLM models to actually interact with your data set. So in this specific case, because you can bring in your own data set, you know that a lot of the responses you get, for example, if you're searching in a PDF, you're going to have a reliable answer because it's based off of that, and you're going to have less problems with hallucination. We also have the act portion. So this is a part where your model could interact with different external software applications. So for example, if you have some customer service application, for example, and you wanted to interact with like a bank account and another external account. So you could have different apps that tie in everything together. So you could have a main central AI that you talk to, and it works with different things to make things happen. And the last part of agentic AI is the learning portion. So this is a part where it can iteratively make improvements based off of the feedback that you give it. So it's going to keep improving as you use it more and more over time. So this diagram here shows how all of the four components that we just talked about will interact with each other. So up on top here, we have the user. The user is going to pass information back and forth between the AI agent, and everything inside of the AI agent is going to contain things like the LLM, action, and the database that we talked about. So what's going to happen is the LLM is going to retrieve information from the database. We have a database and a vector database. And then the LLM is going to instruct actions that could interact with different applications that's possibly external to the main interface that you're interacting with. Then here we have the data flywheel down at the bottom. This is the learning portion. So this will allow the whole model to get feedback and make improvements over time. So what are some applications of agentic AI? So these are just going to be a few possible applications, but you can imagine the possibilities are endless. So first one is customer service. So we kind of started talking about a little bit, but the idea is you can imagine a lot of the responses you get for customer service can be fully automated. And if there's any interactions with external accounts, like for example, if you contact Wells Fargo, then they might do certain actions for you, like paying bills or any sort of tasks that you may want to automate for your business. Another application is video analytics. So this could involve things like video searching. So you could search for a specific part of the content in the video. You could summarize videos, pretty much anything with audio and visual that's part of a video. It could make interpretations and decisions based off of that and analyze any sort of data that you would want. Next, we have content creation. So imagine just using a simple prompt and you could create an entire video. So this is where generative AI is headed, and we'll see a lot of applications, especially in marketing. Next, we have software engineering. So imagine any sort of repetitive tasks, the AI agent can handle that for you. So you can spend more time on important things and focus on higher level decisions. And finally, we have healthcare. So imagine the doctor can access patient information. They could summarize notes for doctors. They could help them make certain decisions based off of the data. So the applications are endless. Hopefully, by this time, you have a better understanding of agentic AI and the possible applications. So if you found this video helpful, give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.